wonderful, wonderful surprise for you. Someone who I've known in the fitness industry and the bodybuilding industry for a long time. And this is a Mr. Natural Olympia winner and a 3-time Natural Mr. Universe winner. He writes a monthly column for Iron Man magazine. He's the author of the book Natural Bodybuilding. He's represented by Optimum Nutrition. Please help me welcome John Hansen. John, welcome to
Brenda.
the Expo. Lovely to see you. And John is going to tell you how to remain natural and like this. John, you look spectacular.
Thank you, Brenda.
Welcome.
Brenda and I did a photo shoot many years ago, right?
We have done an Ironman photo shoot with the famous Michael Nephew.
Right.
And John, I think I have some of those pictures, so you never know. They might fly on your Facebook page one day.
Okay. All right, everybody, how you doing? Good to be here again at the Fit Expo. My name is John Hansen. I'm going to talk to you today about how to increase your training intensity, okay? There are 3 ways, as you can see on the slide here. We're going to be talking about cycle training for the natural bodybuilder. When you're a bodybuilder and you're trying to get bigger, there are 3 ways you can get bigger by increasing the intensity of your workout. One of them is to use more resistance. So use more weight, your muscles are going to grow. If you're using more weight for the same amount of repetitions. So this is great when you're a beginning and intermediate bodybuilder. If you're benching 150 pounds for 8 repetitions, and you can eventually build that up to 200 pounds for 8 repetitions, and then 250 pounds for 8 repetitions, obviously your muscles are going to get bigger by using more weight, okay? Another way is you can do more reps with the same weight. So if you're using 250 pounds for 8 reps, and you can build up to 300 pounds for 8 reps, you're going to be, using more reps. So if you're using, let's say, 250 pounds for 5 reps, and you can build up to 250 pounds for 10 reps, your muscles again are going to get bigger because you're imposing more stress on the muscle, okay? The third way is you can push the set past your normal failure. So for example, if you're doing curls and you can only do like 8 repetitions, you could have your training partner help you do like 2 or 3 forced reps. So you're going beyond the point of normal failure. You could also do negative reps where you're coming up and your training partner is pulling down on the bar because you're always stronger on the negative than you are the positive. So again, you're pushing the muscle past the point of normal failure, okay? Those are the 3 ways you can get more intensity in the muscle and get bigger. Now, the first method about increasing more weight is sort of hard as you get more advanced, because as you get more advanced, it's harder to keep getting stronger. You're not going to keep getting stronger the more you train, because if you could train for 20 years, you'd be super strong. The body has a plateau, and your body reaches that plateau at a certain point. So, as you get older, this also makes a difference because your testosterone level and your growth hormone levels will naturally decline through age. So I think it's after the age of 25 or 30, your growth hormone levels and your testosterone levels naturally go down, okay? Your testosterone regulates how much muscle mass you have and also how much strength you have. Obviously, if this hormone is going down, it's going to be harder to get stronger as you get older. You can still stay in great shape, but it's going to be harder to get stronger as you get older. So what I've come up with, since I've been training for a million years now, I've been training for 35 years. I started when I was 14, and when I was in my growing phase, when I was trying to get bigger and bulking up, when I was around 20, 21 years old, what I was doing was I was increasing my calories to about 4,500 to 5,000 calories a day. I was bulking up. But at the same time, with that increase in calories, I was going to the gym and I was training very heavy. I was training on a limited program, only about 4 days a week, doing a limited number of sets per muscle group, maybe about 10 or 12 sets, and I was using all the basic exercises, the compound exercises, barbell bench press, dumbbell bench press, barbell rows, rows, deadlifts, the heavy-duty exercises that put on muscle mass. Because of my increase in calories and my increase in carbohydrates, I was able to lift more weight. So that worked well for me when I was younger, and I was able to bulk up and get bigger. I didn't really get fat. I got a little bulky, but because I was younger and my natural hormone levels were so high, I was able to get bigger and bulk up and increase my strength and increase my muscle mass. So that worked good when I was younger. As you get older, like I said, those hormone levels start to decline. Your growth hormone levels go down. That regulates how much body fat you have on your body. Your testosterone levels go down, and that regulates how much muscle mass and strength you have. When these hormones go down, you have to find different ways to increase the intensity of the workout in order for you to get bigger. Okay? Let's go to the next slide, guys. Okay, so I came up with cycle training. If you see the way powerlifters train, when a powerlifter's goal is they want to lift the most amount of weight for one repetition. So they do the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift. They want to do the most weight that you can for one rep. Obviously, a powerlifter doesn't go into the gym and do one rep maxes all the time. He doesn't do that for his workout. What they do is they do what a sort of a cycle training. So they do like 60% of their max one week, 65% of their max, then they go up to 70%, 75, then they go back down, then they go back up, and the whole goal is to get their strength at its highest level on the day of the powerlifting meet, okay? So I did the same thing, but I applied it to my bodybuilding. So I came up with 2 repetition schemes. One was for strength, and one was for muscle mass. So for strength, the best repetition scheme is usually between 3 and 5 repetitions. When you start doing 1 or 2 repetitions, it's so low, it's more tendon and ligament strength. When you're doing 3 to 5 reps, you're building both strength and muscle mass, okay? The best repetition scheme for building muscle mass is usually between 6 and 10 repetitions. So this is heavy enough to limit your reps to only 6 to 10 reps. You're building the muscle fibers thicker, but you're also getting that blood in there to get a pump. That also contributes to muscle growth. So it's both the heavy training to build the muscle fibers, and it's getting the blood in there to get that pump. Like Arnold says, the pump is so important, right? So both repetition schemes are good. As you get older, you want to get stronger because your strength will naturally decline because of the lower testosterone levels. So what I did was I did a specific power training cycle to increase my strength. And then after that cycle lasted 6 weeks. After that cycle was over, I did another 6